Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 4 of the Goss. This week we're gonna try something different. Till now, whenever we've asked a question, we've let anyone sort of take the stage and then like move around the room. But for this week, what I wanted to do was, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask the question, and as like right after the question, I'm gonna say go, and you have to either do a thumbs up for a yes or a thumbs down for a no to the answer to the question. Okay. So here comes the question. If ReShape Co wasn't started at the height of the pandemic, would we have got the same traction and would we be where we are today? Go. Crazy. Okay, does
Damn.
anyone it's kind of it I actually didn't expect all of us to have the same answer. But does anyone want to walk us through their mind on this?
I mean, the fact that we were built on the idea of supporting small business because of the pandemic, we would not be able to get the same traction, or yeah, just the same level of interest if it wasn't at the height of the pandemic or if the pandemic just didn't exist. So I think because we started with the idea of that, um, it's the reason. I mean, if we started Reshape just as a consultancy, without the pandemic and like still focusing on small businesses, I still don't think we would have gotten the same level of traction because I think the first few months we like really skyrocketed.
Yeah, I think we would probably have gotten to the same level. It would just have taken a lot longer for us to get there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've literally told all my friends, like, it was one of those things where it was the right time, the right place,
The right idea, the right time.
And it's also the idea that great ideas are born out of problems, right? So like there'll be some problem we're trying to solve it, and like I guess it was just the idea that a lot more people are trying to solve the same problem at the same time, and we just found sort of one of the solutions to it.
I think it was also very different, right? Like everyone at that point when it was about the pandemic, it was more in terms of like the medical field. So it was like, oh, like how to get like vaccines and how to make sure there are enough PPE kits and how to get like hospital like it was more to do with that, like donation pages and things like that, more in line with medicine. But I think we were different in the sense that we were helping more in terms of the business. And I think that like for me personally, I knew that I could not really help in like the medicine side of it. If anything, would have been to raise awareness of like for more donations and donate myself. But like other than that, in personal ways, I could not do anything. But when it comes to business and supporting business, that's where I guess I can help. And that's, I guess, where we differed.
Yeah, makes sense. We're all on the same page. Nice. I like it. Let's move on to our next question. Again, same format. Thumbs up, thumbs down as soon as I say go. And as soon as I say go. Okay. So 5 years from now, do you think that all 5 of us will still be an active part of ReShape? Go. Yes, finally. Okay, Sheen, explain yourself. Actually, no, technically the three of us have to explain ourselves.
You need to explain yourself here.
Oh, this is juicy. This is some juicy shit. This is the Goss
question.
Oh, brutal. Okay, let's hear it.
I mean, I hope we are, but I think that in 5 years is a long time, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's just so much uncertainty. If you say the next 2 years, for sure, 100%. But just 5 years, I don't know, because like maybe Onyx will get married. He might have like, I don't know.
There's no non-compete in my ReShape contract that I can't get married.
Wife or ReShape, it's just.
No, but like I guess in my head it's just like in 5 years, like so much could change, like life. Like
am I the only one that's getting married? All of us could be married in 5 years.
No, bro,
okay, no, like actually in terms of I think that like it's 5 years is a really long time to know where we are at that point. I hope that all of us would be active members of like ReShape.
Let me just like, I think I got what you're saying, and I'll just like complete the thought. Is that like it's, if for example, let's say 3-4 years from now, if one of us is not an active part of ReShape, see, one thing that's kind of certain is that like all 5 of us will be part of it, but like the active part is what like is the difference. I think it's fine, like 4 or 5 years from now, if all 5 of us aren't like 100% on ReShape, because we'll all have, it's possible that none of the 5 of us will be fully active on just ReShape, right? Like,
yeah, maybe
I might be
we've
famous
sold,
by then.
yeah, maybe we've sold it for $1 billion to someone else. So
I might be famous by then. I don't have time
maybe
for
we
you.
made enough fun of Joel for him to become a silent partner finally.
We made it happen.
Buy him out.
So yeah, my point was just that, like, yeah, there'll be like different priorities, and like the reason why I said no is because I think even if all 5 of us aren't fully part of ReShape, like 100%, I think that's fine, because especially because all of us do have a very entrepreneurial like goal in life, and that means that it's not going to be just one business that we're running. So that's why I think it's fair. And like, yeah, I think the reason why I asked this question was just to understand where your like heads are at, so that like
yeah.
kind of makes me feel better that we all know that, okay, like there will be.
It makes me feel so much better knowing that no one thinks the same thing as me. I'm just here very naive, thinking we're all in this for the long run.
No, I definitely, like, I think right now it is for the long run for sure. Like, it's not like any of us see ourselves leaving, but I also think that in 5 years' time, if like 5 of us are not active members, I think we've reached a point where it won't end on a bad note, which I'm really happy about. Like, I don't think it would be sour when anyone has to leave.
But okay, cool. So that was I think it for the question. Good stuff. Yeah. So thank you guys for agreeing for the most part. If we look across both the questions, we had like 7 out of 8 percentage of agreement, which is not too bad.
7 out of 8 percentage.
Like 7 out of 8 percentage of that of agreement. But yeah, just some things to think about if you're a fellow entrepreneur working with a few co-founders. Might be something you want to ask your team.
Yeah.
One more question.
Another question.
Wait,
yes or no was only for one.
So that was only one.
Only one question?
I just thought that we'd have opposing opinions and go into like more of a discussion. I
You were trying to get me to download this shit for one question. Disappointed, honestly.
I wanted to throw shade on the competitors.
Let's not do that because we're not petty.
1 second, guys. I've got one question. Just one more question left.
Yeah, you do. Take your time. Yeah, we have the next forever.
All the time in the world.
And I don't need to wash my body. It's okay.
Oh god.
Ew.
Why do we always end up at that?
I just like making cheating uncomfortable. It's very funny.
I don't think she's uncomfortable. She's just disgusted.
Thank you. That is the exact word. Disgust. That's what it is.
Okay, ask the question again. I will change my answer. Let's do.
Okay, wait. But is that a question we want to put up on YouTube?
No. Let's not tell people that.
I just have a bloody blooper for everything, man. I hate it.
Yeah. I love it. Makes my life so much easier. Just focus on Goku. All of his parts towards the end.
Do you guys think Joel is annoying? That's a very funny question, to be fair. Because he's not here, that'd be very funny. Fun. I tried.
I
tried.
Jamie annoying is also there, so it's fine. I'm just saying.
Do you think Sheen is fed up of us?
Do you think?
Yes.
I said, do you think Sheen is fed up?
Fed up of Gokul? Yes.
Wow.
Is there ReShape co-founder beef?
Yes. Well, you know when you say a joke, it's meant to be funny.
Yeah.